Hello everyone, I'm Bridget.
I'm Sandy.
And we're giving you our Kingdom Life update. As of the shooting of this video, we are wrapping up February and March is our flight date, right?
Yeah, it's March 30th, so about 4.5 weeks, and we fly to Mexico.
So we have been so busy selling things. Sandy has been taking load after load to Goodwill. Right now we're in our kitchen, obviously, but you know, our furniture, like we hardly have any furniture left.
Right.
And I think actually we've sold all of our furniture that we need to sell. We have someone that's going to pick up the living room furniture in a week or two, just giving us a little bit more time of having a place to sit. What are some other big things that we've sold, Sandy?
Well, the same person who's buying the furniture in the living room is buying the entertainment stuff in the living room, the stereo system and the TV. He's also bought my car, which that delivery date is still to be determined, but he has officially purchased the car. So yeah, just a handful of things left, and most of it's gone pretty well.
Yeah, I think probably still some more clothes that we'll need to take over, and then just like all the kitchen stuff. So that sometimes is a little bit of a hassle, like packing that up. So, but otherwise I think we're good to go. I guess the one prayer request that we would ask is I still have not sold my vehicle, and so if you could pray for sale of that and certainly for me to get a decent price on it, that would be amazing. And yeah, so what, I don't know, what are some take homes? Like, how are you feeling, Sandy? And maybe some things that you've learned as we have literally shared our lives, our possessions, getting ready to travel.
Yeah, just still kind of a feeling of overwhelmment as far as all the different things that we have. You never realize how much stuff you have until you move. And the added component here is you never realize how much stuff you have until you move, and you're trying to get rid of most of your stuff, which is a first for us and probably something that most people haven't experienced before. So that's an interesting situation. It's not about packing it up and getting it onto a moving truck and moving. It's about selling it or getting it over to Goodwill or giving it to whoever you want to give it to. So it's just, it's been a little bit of an added stressor, but I'm really looking forward to getting to Mexico, having all this behind us, and then just being able to focus on our lives moving forward.
I would say it's definitely been liberating, and it has been an interesting detachment. There's certainly been those moments where there are sentimental things, where Sandy's showing me a picture or a medal or just, you know, something that's sentimental to us or an accomplishment or something. So that's been interesting, just to see how it's been easy, I guess, to detach from things, which really is part of our kingdom life and part of our kingdom message, is to be emotionally detached from the things of this world and be attached to the will and calling of God. So we're definitely walking in that. We pray that we would walk in the will and protection of God, and that we would hear his voice clearly on each step that we need to take. And other than that, what else did we want to share?
Well, as far as Mexico is concerned, we do have our tickets to fly there. We have our first 2 Airbnbs booked, so 4 weeks for each one. So our first 2 months, and they're separate Airbnbs, so we have our first 2 months covered in Puerto Vallarta. And then another prayer point is when we go through immigration, we're hoping to request and get up to 5 months, which apparently you can get up to 6 months, 180 days as a maximum without a visa. And neither one of us fortunately needs a visa, me being a U.S. citizen and her being a green card holder from the United States. But a lot of times we've heard stories on Facebook and seen eyewitness accounts of people not getting close to that. So that's our prayers, that we are granted up to 5 months. And apparently Puerto Vallarta is one of the most lenient points of entry in the country as far as maximum amount of time that immigration will give you to stay in the country. So we would like to get up to 5 months. Not sure entirely yet if we'll stay for a full 5 months if we're given it, but we're certainly hoping for the 5 months, so we have options.
Yeah, so thank you so much for all of your support and for your prayers.
Yes.
Oh, I guess the other update is we have officially launched our Kingdom Life membership. I can actually go ahead and that was a lot of work. It still is a lot of work. We're actually still working out some of the kinks on that, and obviously we're recording videos to upload into that, but we did want to make sure that you knew that that is launched. And if you feel so inclined to support us on our journey and to follow us along and to watch our videos and to be recipients of our content, we would love to have you, and I will post that link below. There is a membership cost to that. It's $15 a month. You can cancel anytime. I think at this point we're really just hoping that we get like 20 to 30 people on that will cover our base expenses for the hosting of that site and just our tech and digital costs associated with that. So I think that's all the updates that we have now. Thank you once again for your prayers. Just to summarize those, it's for me to sell my vehicle, for us getting approved time in Mexico.
Right.
And then also just, for me with work transition, because I'm going to be transitioning to being 100% remote, that, certainly I've worked remote over the last year and a half. However, I think that's easier said than done. And so there's certainly logistics associated with that. So we would definitely covet your prayers on that point. And then ultimately, we're just praying for the will and glory of God to prevail and for him to use us in a mighty way, for opportunities to come our way. And we're excited about new people and communities that we're going to meet and impact. So thank you again. We love you, and we will see you on the next video.
Bye.